Archana.
Yes, Seema.
Yes. So our very own wellness trainer, somebody, a personality enhancer from both in and out. What's your take on freedom? Like, does freedom have to emerge from inside, or freedom is something to do with just the exterior self?
Right, absolutely. Thank you, Seema. It's always a pleasure to get questions coming in from you. You really make it so simple, but I don't
Most
know if my
welcome.
answer will be that
I'm
simple.
honored.
Yeah, so I think सबसे पहले तो आज I really want to talk a little in Hindi. तो सभी
Please.
को 75 स्वतंत्रता दिवस की शुभकामनाएं. 75 years is a very, very long time. I think we are a proud nation, and I agree with Prakash ji, what we were and what we are today in terms of 360-degree development has taken place. Coming to the question of freedom, I associate freedom with two aspects. One is obviously related to my field, which is psychology, and the other aspect, which I have been working on, has to do with gender discrimination. So to first talk about the psychological perspective of what freedom is, I think freedom is a choice that you have to become a better you. So it means that you're able to think, act, and feel without any restrictions, without any limitation. And when I say, the way you think, feel, and behave, this is all internal. I haven't said the way you talk, walk, and act, but it is how you think, feel, and behave. And just to ask a question to all of you, I'm sure आप सभी ने लॉकडाउन में बर्तन धोए हैं. जिन लोगों ने बर्तन धोए, प्लीज हाथ उठाइए. राइट, हम सब ने बर्तन धोए. सो एक सवाल ये है कि जब भी हम बर्तन धोते हैं, वी ऑलवेज क्लीन इट फ्रॉम विद इन. And that's what we need to do with ourselves, that if we want change, if we want freedom in our thoughts, if we want growth in our thoughts, then it all has to begin from within. Talking from a very psychological perspective, and just to let the audience also know that even psychology focuses a lot on freedom when it comes to your self-talk, the way you talk to yourself. The freedom, I want, freedom sometimes doesn't sound that impactful, so I want to use the word azadi, because हमें 75 years पहले आजादी मिली थी. So वो आजादी कि लोग क्या कहेंगे उसके बारे में आप सोचते नहीं हो. दैट इज ट्रू आजादी. वो आजादी कि आप अपने बारे में अपनी सोच बेहतर कर पाए, उसकी आजादी. और ये आजादी कि हम अपने आप में इतना आत्मविश्वास रखें कि जो हम कर रहे हैं, भले शायद दुनिया, आई मीन द वर्ल्ड मे नॉट अग्री विथ यू, बट यू बिलीव इन दैट. So that is true azadi. And that is something that I've always focused on, that you enhance your inner personality and that will reflect on your outer personality. Begins with the way you talk to yourself. Second is it also depends on how do you talk to others. It's one of the mistakes that we make, we associate freedom, liberty as a privilege, and we always misuse that privilege. A privilege is something that has to be used in the right fashion. So would want to give my own example. I consider myself a thoroughly blessed and a privileged girl, that I was born in a very progressive family wherein gender discrimination was something I had never experienced. But that's not something I need to be proud about and keep it to myself. It is something that I pass it on to others, that if I am privileged, why can't any other girl be as privileged as me? And I come from a state like Rajasthan, wherein even today, unfortunately, because I have worked in rural sectors through my NGO, the girl is almost like a mother to her younger brother. शी इज द वन जो उसको उठाती है, उसका ख्याल रखती है. आज भी राजस्थान में बच्चियों को दूध नहीं देते, मगर बेटे को दूध दिया जाता है. एंड इवन इन मॉडर्न फैमिलीज, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट विलेजेस, लेट्स कम टू अ सिटी लाइक उदयपुर, wherein girls who can have a bright future are sent to government schools, but the son, I'm not saying he's not capable, but the son is sent into a private school for better education. Parents take loans on their land, they mortgage the land so that the son can go outside, study abroad, whereas the daughter stays back. Now, sometimes I feel we still haven't reached that phase wherein we are free of all these thoughts. Even today, I mean, I'm sure you've all seen it, we've all heard it, but sometimes we all give it, like, we don't really pay attention. We still have dowry that takes place. We still have female feticide that takes place. We still have rape cases, acid attacks. They're still there. It's not that it has gone. So I really feel that maybe after 75 years of independence, and maybe 25 years later, when we reach 100 years, I want to see that freedom wherein there is equality in that basic aspect, that is gender. That
Yes.
a man, whatever that a man can do, even a woman can do. I'm not saying we are better than the men or the men are better than us. We are equal. So what is not right for a man is not right for us either. So I feel that, I think India will be truly free when it gives equal importance to half the population. We are 49% of the population, and I think we need freedom to take our own decisions. We need freedom to live the life that we want to. We need freedom to decide our life partner. Even in states like Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, you still have honor killing. I'm sorry, I'm making it sound very regressive, but it is a reality which we need to accept, because only when you accept it does change take place. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because I'm not expecting our prime minister to make a change. The change of freedom begins from your own house. This is where I think this is where I want to relate it to inner. It begins with you. It doesn't have to be a law that comes out that forces you to give women equal importance. Let's be free enough in our thoughts. Let's be broad-minded in our thoughts and give women that equal importance that they deserve. And I think there are more women in this panel today. Anmol and Prakashji are the two exceptions here, but today, women, when they are given opportunities, I think we all excel in it. And that's, to me, is freedom in our the way we feel, think, and behave, and also when it comes to gender discrimination. So I truly look forward to 25 years. I know I will be old enough, I'll have more grace, but I'll make sure I'm still graceful and I am talking like this in front of Ekta and Seema, and we'll all be together. So yeah, looking forward to those 25 years. A century later, we will be a free nation.
As always, the awesome Archana at her best. And you don't have to be sorry or, apologetic for being regressive. It's not regressive. I think you have all the freedom to speak your mind. So please exercise that. Okay, we have